This is Transformers Dark of the Moon Human Alliance Backfire with Spike Witwicky. I mean, this guy could be anybody, but they say he's Spike Witwicky. No idea if he's going to appear in the movie or if he has any relation to Sam. The box just says that they're both weapons experts and whatnot. So anyway, this figure is part of the first wave of these Scout class sized Human Alliance or basic Human Alliance sets. They're about the same price point as a deluxe class figure and as a Power Core Combiner 2-pack Commander set, but instead of a Minicon, they've given them a Human Ally. So that's pretty cool. Before we begin, I'm going to do an extreme size comparison right now. Let's see, what do we have? We have Sentinel Prime, and as you can see, it's a big disparity, obviously. The reason I'm doing this is because a few of the subscribers, or some of you guys, have actually pointed out that I missed out on some of the sound effects that this leader class figure has if you put a MechTech weapon in this port. Again, the instructions did not say that, and I was too lazy to discover it, and all the more reason why violence was expressed on the instructions. So anyway, let's get right to it. Without the MechTech weapon, he just says, but with the MechTech weapon, as you insert it, this guy's just going to topple anytime soon. So there's a sound effect as you insert it, and then it changes his voice, or the sound effect, the phrases. That's one. And that's two. So he gets two new voices if you insert a MechTech weapon, and as you remove it, come on. There is another sound effect. So that's pretty cool. So that's that. That's my neat little update. Alright, on to the featured figure at hand, which is Backfire. So very cool. He's not a perfect robot, not a perfect figure, in my opinion. He has his flaws, but he's actually very cool. He's got great colors, great paint apps. He's got an ominous presence, good enough gimmick, and a lot of people seem to want this guy because they want to pair it with Ironhide, leader class Ironhide. So we'll see how that thing turns out. But for me, as it is, it's a great figure on its own. If you're interested in these basic Human Alliance figures, this guy's probably one of the ones you want to pick up first. So anyway, he comes with his Human Ally, which has no likeness to anybody because he is in full armor and racing gear, I suppose, or battle gear. These guys come packed as robot mode and the Human Ally on the side. If you're planning on picking this guy up, make sure you watch out for paint apps issues, particularly on the face of Backfire. He looks like he has light piping, but those are just painted eyes. So check out the... Oh, it actually is light piping. Excuse me. Yep. Very awesome light piping. Pardon my mistake there. Just check out most of the paint apps, Autobot symbol here and there, the silver and bronze paint on his face. Make sure you also check the paint apps on the chest of Spike Witwicky, as well as the visor, the where the eyes should be. Those are the areas that are prone to quality issues. But other than that, he's great. Basic articulation for the Human Alliance is the same as the Revenge of the Fallen Human Alliance figures. Yeah. There's ball hinge shoulders, swivel neck, no waist articulation, some wrist articulation, ball hinge hip, and ball hinge knee. That's about it. I'll do more size comparisons when I do my Sandstorm review, so stay tuned for that so that we don't extend this video too much. I just have one last size comparison. Here he is with the mold of deadlift. And As you can see, it's about a regular sized Scout class figure. I'll do more, I promise, in Sandstorm. I'm sure you have a lot of questions, some suggestions on which size comparisons I should do. I'll do that more in the Sandstorm review. So anyway, he comes with 2 guns. He's not holding them. These are clipped onto bars that are part of the vehicle, and his hands are actually, they're big, but they just jut out from the elbow, so he doesn't really have any forearm, so that's a bit of a drag. But the length of the bicep, I suppose, and the shoulders together with the fist is about proportion enough for his body. He's got some nice neck articulations, neck swivel. He's got a swivel and a hinge for shoulder. He's got a ball jointed hip and a hinge knee with thigh articulation. That's about it. Very nice, very cool. I'm really a big fan of this one. I'm liking it despite the lack of an obvious fist. So there, it comes with 2 guns that are removable. Do that. They also connect here in vehicle mode if you wanted to. So there. First thing I'm going to show you guys is how to transform him into his weapon mode. What you want to do is, go ahead and do the legs first. And this is a little bit of a tedious chore. Transformation with this one is not. I'm not a big fan of the transformation. It is there. It's not difficult. It's not easy, definitely, but it certainly is a little bit tedious and cumbersome at times. Now these, they join. They do have pegs and peg holes. You can form the wheels so that they're secured, firmly secured. That's that. You can form the front part of the gun, the energy gun. The instructions, I don't know, I don't recall saying that you have to do this, but you can if you want to. Go ahead and move this piece right here, and then the arms fold in this way, and the hands just join together like that, and then you fold it up like that. Yeah, it's fine. And then fold the wheels back, and that is supposedly the weapon mode. It has a peg which you can peg onto any figure, deluxe, Voyager, or leader class. And I'm not going to bring back Sentinel Prime, but this is the weapon mode. So it's a pretty cool gun. I might show it off again if I get leader class Ironhide soon. You can clip these guys. Excuse me. Yeah, you can clip them here like that, or here up in front. So it really doesn't matter. I think here is better. And actually, even without the instructions don't show a diagram where you can actually clip this to a figure, but it just shows the human ally manning the weapon mode like that. It's supposed to stand. Well, it's not standing now. It's very difficult to stand him up. I'll lean him on the wall like that. So it's a gun, sort of a gun weapon. It's not going anywhere. Okay, so it's there. It's not the coolest thing. Coolest thing with this one, really, apart from the robot mode, is the alt mode. Now, the alt mode, you go ahead and flip this, like that, and yeah. This is annoying, really. The halves joining together, that's what really is taking me off with this transformation. But anyway, oops. Pop it off. Okay. Let's swing it over here. Okay. Alright. That's better. Okay. And then just form the top part of the trike, or the ATV, all-terrain vehicle. Just like that. and then they rejoin or reconnect the halves of the wheels, and I think they sit about here, yeah, like that. And then the guns, they just mount back up here, or in front if you want, but I like them here. That's what the instructions also say. So, okay. So there it is. There is the off-road ATV alt mode, and it looks pretty big for the human ally. Yeah, I don't. It's like, just to get on it. See, it's like he's a little person trying to get on a big bike. So anyway, it's clearly not the best scale for the human ally. I wish they could have made the human ally bigger. I will do another comparison between the Revenge of the Fallen Human Alliance figures with my Sandstorm review. I do apologize for not showing it now because of time constraints. So there he is. It's a great alt mode. It's a great look. You can just imagine that it's in scale, but it's clearly not. The figure is just way too small for the vehicle. But it's supposed to be Cybertronian. No, sort of. It rolls very well. It's a great alt mode. You can display. I'm thinking of just displaying this guy in vehicle mode. It's very cool, very nice. You want to try out the new basic Human Alliance figures? You might want to. You can start off with this figure. But I think Sandstorm is the better figure. We'll talk about that later on. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this review and found the review insightful and informative. And I hope I've helped a lot of you who are actually looking to get this figure. The Dark of the Moon Human Alliance Backfire with Spike Witwicky. Thanks for watching.